Hey everyone, welcome back to Trot and Chat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we are watching...
Oh no, I forgot. JAAT.
Nice, whoa. We're watching JAAT. This is part 3, so if you missed part 1 or part 2, then you can find that playlist link in the description below this video where you can click on it, conveniently watch all the other parts, then join us back here. और अगर अब तक नहीं किया, subscribe करो, share करो, like button पर थप्पड़ मारो. Time to clean up the department here.
I guess, yeah.
Ranatunga's thugs. Is it playing Fortnite?
Sir, एक complaint लिखवानी है. उधर जा.
It's just some frat house.
आप खुद लिखिए. ये काम आपका है.
I think he has gas.
So he's doing the Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah.
He's gonna have more than gas here in a minute.
I think so, yeah.
बोल. मैं इडली खा रहा था.
Yes, he was.
मैंने उसे भी बहुत मारा. उसने सोमलू का नाम लिया.
Oh, everyone's getting interested now.
मैंने उसे बहुत मारा. किसको? सोमलू. उसने अपने भाई रानातुंगा का नाम लिया. मैंने उसके सामने उसके सारे आदमियों को मारा.
He's not even going to be able to finish that.
अब कंप्लेन लिखो. कंप्लेन क्या है?
You didn't do your job.
विजय लक्ष्मी.
Oh, how can any of those guys even... Oh, what?
Scum.
How do they even laugh? What is this?
I think these girls might gonna beat their butts.
जो आदमी नामर्द बन के अपना मान खो देता है ना, वो औरत की मर्यादा के बारे में बात नहीं कर सकता.
Whoa.
आपकी इज्जत, आपका मान आपके टांगों के बीच में होगा.
तेरे साथ आ गया. तेरे अंदर की मर्दानगी जाग गई.
Yeah, he'll step in.
ओए.
Yeah.
See, like the wind coming at him.
और तुम लोगों ने इनका साथ देने की बजाय डरकर भाग गए.
Yeah. Chickens.
For sure.
Billies.
लोग चीख चीख कर रो रहे थे. वर्दी पहनकर तुमने क्या किया?
कुछ नहीं.
आवाज नीचे कर. ये मेरा पुलिस स्टेशन है.
Ooh.
Stripped him of his rank. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was that cop. Yeah, it's the same guy.
बंद करो ये पुलिस स्टेशन. उतार दो अपनी वर्दी. And surrender yourselves.
Oh, now you did it.
Okay. Oh, that's guy's actually kind of jacked. Oh, you're pissing daddy off now. It's like, yeah, I have him on speed dial.
He's gonna want to come and do him, and yeah, dude, you're foreshadowing your death. See, he's like,
Okay, he's like, yeah, actually this is much easier. Let him come to me.
He's pretending.
This guy. Man. Crack, man. And just take a few and then...
I'm out of here. I know who this is.
Yeah, did he witness it before?
गैंगस्टर है. Nexalite hai.
He's like, I gotta get out of here before it blows up.
One not to come in. One not to come in. Emergency. One not to come in. 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 Emergency. Emergency.
So recognize him from some photo?
वो जाग गया तो तुम सब लोग का वाट लगा देगा सर।
What is this guy's reputation?
पहले स्मगलिंग केस में पकड़ा था।
सर इसका एक फ्लैशबैक स्टोरी है इधर सिर्फ मेरे को मालूम बोलो।
Let's go flashback. Oh, what?
फ्रेश एंट्री।
As a prisoner?
666 mark of the beast.
ये किया ना बड़ा मिस्टेक।
Is that jailbreak?
वो जेल में ऐसा धमाका किया ना
Oh.
लाइफ में पहली बार ऐसा खतरनाक एक्शन लाइव देखा। तो आज इधर रिपीट टेलीकास्ट 100%।
Oh.
हैंड शो फुल तोड़ फोड़ सिंगल हैंड शो।
Bro, do you even lift?
जो मिस्टेक किया ना वो मिस्टेक तुम नहीं करने का ये नॉर्मल एटम नहीं है एटम बॉम्ब
Oh.
Bulldozer.
ये अगर बुलडोजर है तो मैं साला पाइटन टैंक हूँ।
Okay.
जा देख।
No, man, please, please. Oh.
Gonna give him
Just see if
some.
he's still breathing. No. Put it up to his nose. It's a bit extra, but it works. The bulldozer.
Oh, and he's got chains to whip, man.
The girls are like, yeah, we're ready for a show.
Was that the new police helicopter I saw?
It's smush.
Oh, I love when they bounce.
Yeah.
I really like when the bodies bounce. It's kind of cool.
Oh, he's
What's
the
your
gun
deal?
breaks on his arm. I gotta say, the wire work in this movie is very phenomenal. It's very clean.
Boy.
Dang! Dodges bullets too? Hey, kutte! Mar sale ko.
Oh! The best ever.
Oh! Yo! I don't think that was enough for him. I should probably just castrate him right there. Oh! They're gonna make it so none of these guys can procreate.
At all.
End their lineage right here.
Ah!
Not so fun when it's your own men. Yes. Send his head to him and then with a message saying, yeah, well, some of the bodies are going to be your own.
slow burn.
You think his train is fixed by now?
About that train.
Oh my god!
Oh, wow. Wow. That's a statement.
Dude, it's like one of those mobiles.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, he really redecorated the place.
Yeah.
Sir, chai?
आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग कहाँ है? वो उधर, वहाँ.
They need a few supplies.
I can't wait for this guy's expression.
Well, this is the yeah.
The butcher's district. You take one of ours and we'll take like 100 of yours.
बेस्ट किया आप लेट आए, नहीं तो 30 लटके 31 होते.
Oh, he's not
you
gonna
wouldn't.
survive.
Yeah, I would not.
दर्द का एहसास हुआ. मुझे ढूंढने की कोशिश मत कर.
I'll find you.
मैं आ रहा हूँ तुझे खत्म करने.
Dude, you walk away, man. Walk
Just
away.
walk away.
सर जी जाने का नहीं है, नहीं तो लटका देगा वो.
Dude, run. Look. Oh no, he's done. This dude's so dead.
Yeah. He's up there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right behind him.
What an idiot. Surprised that guy lived as long as he did.
Yeah.
केस एक इंटरनेशनल क्रिमिनल से मैच हुआ है सर.
किससे?
ही इज नन अदर देन मुतुवेल करिकालन सर.
Huh?
जान की कीमत जानकर भी जान को जोखिम में डालने वाला.
Really haven't learned his name
Nope,
yet, right?
no, we
Just
haven't.
Bulldozer.
The bulldozer.
Okay.
CBI Satyamurthy on call for you, sir.
Yes, Mr. Satyamurthy.
Oh, it's Murli.
Mr. Murthy, उस एरिया में एक ऑफिसर है जो एक्टिव है. मैं उसे भेज सकता हूँ.
एक?
Is he?
जरूरत होती है, लेकिन उस जंग को रोकने के लिए ट्रस्ट में ये अकेला ही काफी है.
He is like.
2016 सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक या फिर बालाकोट.
Ooh.
हराम कर दी. Is a nightmare for Pakistan.
That's what I've heard.
या फिर बांग्लादेश ढाका जेल अंडरकवर ऑपरेशन. इतने सालों में देश बदला है.
Undercover.
वो सिर्फ हथियार से जंग नहीं जीतता, बल्कि खुद एक हथियार बन के जंग में उतरता.
Yes, we've seen
For
this.
real. And he also makes the enemies become weapons too. And he's right on site already.
He just naturally goes where it's needed.
Where is Ranatunga?
This guy's kind of like an all or nothing sort of dude, isn't he? I mean,
He's brought them all to basically sign, if not.
हमारी मौत कैसे हुई?
इसने जो पाप किया उसका अंत करने वो आ रहा है, ये लिखो.
oh, let's change the narrative. Oh, wow. That is some sharp shooting. Or well, it was.
He's still taking out the majority of all his soldiers.
Oh, bring in the big guns. Okay, well, I mean, there's still innocent people down there.
Yeah.
Careful.
Hopefully those were empty crates, not with people in them.
Right. They were still unloading people.
All that money just flying around.
I love
Did
those
I mess
shades.
up your party?
किधर जा रहा है? उधर रॉकेट लॉन्चर घुस जाएगा. भाग.
Dude, yeah. He's like, he's got a rocket launcher too. that poor money. That's a hero's exit. Yeah, save bullets when you can.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty cool framing. What? Harpoons? Oh, like Gatling guns.
Through all of them. It's a necklace of soldiers.
It's a garland.
A garland.
Oh, okay. Why not? Just brings the entire artillery. Right there's when you should have shot him.
Yeah, sometimes it's not so all obvious.
आखिरी मौत भी एक आर्मी वाले की होगी.
Well, we'll see.
Gonna have to go through, and again. No.
Oh!
Great distractions.
Seriously.
Just get some hand to hand, and and then take him out. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Hey, you better watch out for that fist. It hurts 2.5 kilos. It's like a little dance.
Yeah. Oh, got a little
Like,
bit.
dang, that fist carries a punch. Yo, but the slap is where it's at. Finish him.
और अभिमान होता है.
Oh, come on. Oh, wait, what was he trying to do?
Yeah, I think he was gonna try and where's his evil wife?
Right? She is still pulling the string. She's pulling the strings. Got to make sure you get her. Oh, good. Wrapping it up.
Oh, see, this is what I hate with the really bad ones is they can't force themselves to face the music and get killed themselves, so they'll do suicide.
And then the mom just died of high BP.
Yeah, high BP. It's the coward's way out when they do suicide like that.
Dude,
and he's like,
where were you this whole movie? Just in a car the entire time. You're too dull.
No, it makes it all worthwhile.
एक जंग हुई है मैडम.
जंग किसने की?
एक किसान जो इस मिट्टी के लिए जीता है. एक none other than Brigadier Baldev Pratap Singh, JAAT Regiment.
I do love those shades.
No, about that train.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe this is him getting back to the train. No? No. That was a good shot. He split the desk in two.
He's so graceful with that.
He is. That's one thing that I really appreciate in this movie is the fluidity of like all those stunt moves.
Don't fear when JAAT here.
Don't fear when JAAT here. From that point onward, nobody had any like hope to ever stand up to this dude. If you can like hold back a Jeep, like
Yeah, that didn't look so good for Jeep. Their cars are a little...
Party tractors.
Yeah, you know it's a party when the tractor comes.
Don't fear when JAAT here.
That is here.
Break it down for me, Miguel.
Break it down for you. Still wondering about that train.
Seriously, like how'd that train go, man?
How'd that work out?
I thought they were gonna tie it back in the very end because like we got to the part and I'm just like, you know, like that was like a really long 4 hours for that train to get.
Yeah.
Just went on his little.
Yeah, but he said it was a whole 10 hours of tearing down his empire. There's a lot of good themes here. So again, we see how just corruption just kind of starts to spread everywhere, and it starts with a very small seed. And you know, if you have the right people, the right person that instigates it and starts doing all the little hooks here and there and everything, the next thing you know, it's just everywhere. I liked the theme of the female police officers. I thought that was a very good storyline going on there, that they were the only ones willing to look for the truth and justice and expose it for what it was, because they just, you know, it hit too much to the core of them. And so I think that was really, really great overall storyline for them. And particularly how it tied back to him and how they said, you know, you're going to the ends of earth for everything, including our honor. And at the same time, he had some great lines when he was telling the other male cops about it. So I liked that a whole lot, that whole entire dialogue. And then basically when they all stepped up and they're like, we're gonna get in on this action, I was like, oh, this is super good.
Oh man, yeah.
So
they
you know,
really gave him a
yeah. So I liked that. And overall, I think the story is pretty good. It kept moving at a pretty good pace. The poor CBI guy who is like on his way, and it's like by the time he got there, matters were already taken care of. And I think that
was a little silly.
It was a little silly. It was kind of interesting because they did tie in just the corruption, and so you could see how that was coming indirectly. So even if the president who had gotten the letter, you know, start something, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen, and it's going to have its own obstacles along the way. You know, the sheer fact that, you know, they had tried to take him out before he got there. I think it would have been a little cool if he had gotten there a bit earlier and could have helped with some of the takedown. Okay,
that's what I thought was going to happen. Like
particularly for the corrupt politician guy who he had already met. Okay, so I think that would have been just a full circle sort of thing.
And he got away.
Yeah, he got away.
I mean,
we didn't see him get caught or anything. So I think that would have been a really great loose end, because we saw that, hey, the wife got it too. Well, she took the easy way out because she didn't want.
And then the mom.
And the mom, yeah. So yeah, I think that would have been just a nice little touch there at the end to basically say we're working on this. We're trying to make this all happen. Yeah. So overall, I'm gonna give this. I liked it. It was good 8. I give it an 8. Yeah, I liked it.
Wow.
I know.
Okay. All right. Well, this is going to be one of those that we have a pretty big gap between us. I mean, not like big, but I mean a decent size. So I liked certain things about it. So if you take this for what it is, just like a kind of an action entertainer type movie, right?
It's a heroic.
Like a very heroic, trying to be very like patriotic and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. So I mean, I like Sunny Deol, and I thought his acting was pretty much the only performance in this that I really cared for. I think he was the only performance because everyone else just felt like that they were just pushing it. like trying like I don't know, like even him, but like he just had the style and it works for him.
Right,
And
right.
I think that worked for him throughout the movie, and in his career. He just has that style. What I liked about this movie is they dropped so many famous dialogues, and I'm sure there were so many more that I didn't catch. But I mean, I was like listening, I'm like, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. And so from his old movies, his dad's movies, like the film industry in general, there were a couple like famous Tamil, like kind of like dialogues in there. And so, I mean, I really liked all of those little Easter eggs. So I thought that was a lot of fun. And, you know, so I liked that sort of like silly playfulness with it. But then I just think that there was just so many things that just, it felt like so forced. And with a movie like this, I don't really care if it's forced that much. And I still enjoyed it. I was very entertained. But I just think that, I don't know. I guess the one guy, the step up, so the first like goon boss that we see after the food place, that first goon boss, I forgot his name, like Ready? Something Ready?
Yeah.
I thought his performance was actually pretty good. And his voice in that role, when he was like trying to be big and bossy and stuff, he kind of sounded like Amrish Puri. A little bit. Like he really did. I was like, whoa, is he trying to do like an impression of...
Maybe that's another Easter egg.
Yeah, I don't know. But his voice, like I listened to it and like throughout the whole time, I'm like, yeah, it sounds like he's maybe trying to do an impression of him. But, you know, but I enjoyed that because then he lost it when he started getting slapped and he's like, hey, why are you slapping me? And then his voice kind of went down a couple, or like up a couple octaves. And so I was like, dude, his voice totally changed. And then when he tried to take back the situation, his voice went back down. And so his performance was pretty fun. As an action movie goes, like sure, it was fun and I would rate it higher. But as a movie in whole, I can't get up as far as you did. I think
that's fine.
I think I'll probably be at like a 6.5, maybe like a 6.5. I mean, it was fun, maybe for a one-time watch. I enjoyed,
definitely a one-time watch for me. But
yeah, I mean, I enjoyed certain things about it, but then I think just some of the performances by some of the actors just kind of really put it down, especially the CBI guy. I really did not like his performance. I'm sorry, I don't know. I didn't jive with it. And then when he says the name, he always sounds like everything he says, he was trying to make it one of those like, whoa, like big heroic, like da 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 da, you know, and it just is like, it didn't come off like natural to me. It didn't feel like natural acting. So I think like his scenes, I was just kind of bored. So that's the pacing. So other than his scenes, I thought the pacing was like pretty good, but then every time we cut to him, I'm like, unless that's gonna have a payoff, but it never did.
It never did.
But then I like the thing that you mentioned about that maybe he never got there in time because it showed that, like, yeah, you can't really rely on the government, I guess.
Right.
So you have to rely on vigilantes that are working undercover.
Yeah.
I mean, he was actually a soldier. Like, he
Right.
is and was. I don't know. Did he retire? So he was soldier.
He was on vacation.
He was on vacation. He was just trekking, he said.
Yeah, he's just trekking.
But the thing is, so then, I mean, he was like not really in uniform the whole time.
Right.
So is the lesson there that your government's not going to do anything, but then this, like, you hope that
An
soldier
off-duty soldier
is
comes
gonna
to the
save
rescue?
you? Like, I don't know.
Wow.
So the theme, like, there was definitely a theme there, but then I wasn't like sure with what they were doing with the CBI's character, because I'm like, he shows up and I'm like, dude, you did nothing. I mean, you almost died in a car wreck, and then you're like, cool, switcheroo was pretty cool, and then I'm like, dang, with talents like that, you should probably be able to. And I agree, like, if they had like a team up at the end where he went after the political enemy, and then he went after, then the soldier went at the bulldozer. Went after the like bad guy leader, you know, Raghavan.
Yeah.
No, not Raghavan.
Well, that's who he was emulating.
No, the
Rangatunga.
Ranatunga. Yeah.
Ranatunga. There we go.
Ranatunga.
It's funny because Rana
is frog.
Is frog
in Spanish. Yeah.
And so as soon as I heard that, I was like, frog, I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah. So anyway, I mean, that character was kind of like a little bit throwaway, that whole plot, because it didn't lead anywhere. So then it was just like, why'd you even show that through the entire thing? I mean, I don't know. Like, so that part of the pacing was kind of weird. But I thought it would have been really funny is at the end when he was like flying away in the helicopter if it cut back to the train and be like, man, he's taking a long time with that food. And looking over at that like empty shack over there, like where he went, because he's like, oh, you could get food over there. And then they're just like sitting there on the train. They're like, should we leave? Like he's taking a long time. I agree. Like I thought they should have brought the train back in because
that would have been a kind of a, because I think there were a couple of places where they almost tried to do something a little more comical and
definitely there was lots of comical.
And I was like going, okay, are they truly going to step into the comedy? But they just did it. They were just a little bit back from it. So.
Well, that's a very like big. I mean, from what I've seen, and you and I, we've seen a lot of South Indian movies. This is South Indian director that they do like a lot of these like in these sort of sequences. You can have a lot of this depth to it, but then also some comical nature to it, right? Like we've seen Katti. And that too, like there was some very comical moments, but then the theme of it was actually very deep with what it was going through. So I think here they were trying to do some of that same sort of style, but definitely with him telling the same story. And that is the thing that I think that I like the most, and that's why I rated it a little higher than without that, with that sort of detail where it was like him going from like hopping from one place to another to another.
Say sorry. You know, it's like...
Dude, could you imagine if like this whole movie would never have existed if that guy would have just said sorry from the very beginning? So yeah, I mean, it was okay. It was okay, but I can't get up there. But in the comments, let us know what you thought. The action scenes were fun. So in the movie like this, that's all I'd really be watching it for, and that's what I did watch it for, is the action scenes and Sunny Deol's performance, because Paji can do it like no other can. And so I would love for us to maybe see some of his like 80s, 90s sort of movies. So let us know in the comments below, what movie would you like us to watch of Sunny Deol, because I'm very curious to see more of him. और अगर अब तक नहीं किया, सब्सक्राइब करो, शेयर करो, और लाइक बटन पर थप्पड़ मारो.